Hey everyone, and welcome back to All About AI Tech. Tonight, we are diving into a topic that has captivated scientists, philosophers, and science fiction enthusiasts for centuries: mind reading. But is it truly possible to access the thoughts of another person? While telepathy and clairvoyance remain in the realm of the paranormal, recent advances in artificial intelligence and neuroscience are blurring the lines between science fiction and reality. We are now able to interpret brain signals and extrapolate thoughts with a degree of accuracy that was unthinkable just a few decades ago. In this video, we'll explore cutting-edge research in mind-reading technology, delve into the fascinating world of brain-computer interfaces, and examine the ethical implications of accessing the very thoughts that make us who we are. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. The key to translating thoughts to actions, and thus reading minds, lies in understanding the intricate connection between our brains and computers. This brings us to the world of brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs. BCIs serve as a two-way communication system between the brain and an external device by reading brain signals and converting them into computing commands. These devices can range from non-invasive EEG headsets, like the ones you use for mind-controlled gaming, to sophisticated implants placed surgically in the brain which help restore movement and communication to people with paralysis. We'll explore both types of BCIs, highlighting their potential benefits and challenges. One of the most advanced forms of BCIs is Elon Musk's Neuralink, a technology that implants chips into the brain to restore lost functionality. While Neuralink holds tremendous promise, it also raises serious ethical concerns. We'll also examine those, as well as explore the more recent advances in AI that can, in some circumstances, effectively read minds non-invasively. Two key technologies are used to measure and track brain activity: electroencephalography, EEG, and functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI. EEG uses non-invasive sensors placed on the scalp to detect and record electrical signals produced by our brains. It's essentially a very precise way of reading the brain's whispers through a thick wall of skin, bone, and other tissues. Think of those mind-reading headphones you've probably seen advertised. They rely on EEG to interpret your brainwaves. fMRI, on the other hand, is a brain scanning technology that measures blood flow in different brain regions. Since brain activity is linked to local blood flow, fMRI provides a detailed look at which brain areas become active when a person speaks, moves, or thinks. It's like seeing the brain light up, like a Times Square billboard, as thoughts and sensations course through neural pathways. We'll delve into how both of these technologies work, their advantages and limitations, and how they're used in contemporary mind-reading research. One of the most intriguing recent developments in mind-reading technology is BrainGPT, an AI system developed in Australia. BrainGPT has been shown capable of converting thoughts into written text. In this system, a person wears an EEG headset, a kind of swim cap studded with sensors, while reading or thinking. The brain activity from the EEG is then fed to an AI model that interprets the patterns of activity. Think of it this way. The AI is like a mind reader who looks at how your brain lights up when you have certain kinds of ideas in your head, learns from these examples, and then is able to recognize them later on in other people's brains. With the help of large language models, similar to the ones behind ChatGPT, BrainGPT translates brainwaves into coherent and readable text. Although the results are far from perfect, with an accuracy of roughly 40%, they represent a major advance in our ability to decode unspoken thoughts non-invasively. We'll explore how BrainGPT works and discuss its potential applications. Ready for the future? Mind-reading headphones have arrived. Neurable's MW75 Neuro headphones are not only stylish but also tap into the power of EEG to track your brain activity. Think of them as a Fitbit for your brain. These headphones do more than just deliver high-quality sound. They are a brain-computer interface. Embedded in their ear cups are EEG sensors that record your brainwaves. The data is then processed by AI to determine how focused or distracted you are. The technology can even automatically turn active noise canceling on or put your phone in do not disturb mode when you're deep in your high focus zone. Neurable's goal is not to read your innermost thoughts, but to help you optimize your productivity by identifying when you're most focused and when your mind needs a break. We'll explore how the MW75 Neuro headphones work and look at some of the concerns they raise surrounding privacy and agency. Could these headphones signal the rise of a new era of mind-interrogating technology designed for public consumption? As mind-reading technology evolves, it's crucial that we consider its ethical and legal implications. The privacy of your thoughts, the ability to make your own decisions, and your very sense of self and identity could be at risk. Colorado has taken a bold step toward addressing these concerns by passing landmark legislation recognizing our mental privacy as a fundamental human right. Their new legislation considers our neural data akin to our biometric data, such as our fingerprints or genetic information, intensely personal details that deserve protection. Other states, and even the United Nations, are considering something similar, though so far there is no agreement on whether we need new laws created or existing human rights laws updated to cover mental privacy. We'll explore these protections in detail and discuss what additional safeguards may be necessary to ensure that mind-reading technology helps humanity rather than harms it. Join us as we navigate these challenging questions and together shape a future where neurotechnology is used responsibly and ethically. The idea of reading minds has long captivated our collective imagination. From science fiction classics like 1984, where Big Brother surveils citizens' thoughts, to movies like Inception, where dreams are infiltrated and manipulated, the concept of accessing another person's mind has fueled our fears and fantasies. But it also permeates our everyday life. Consider the phenomenon of targeted advertising, those seemingly prescient ads that pop up on your social media feeds, or those uncanny suggestions that your browser suddenly delivers. Could our devices be using some form of mind-reading technology to anticipate our desires? We'll explore how mind-reading is portrayed in books, movies, and TV shows, and discuss its effects on the public's perception of mental privacy and its value. We'll also take a look at some of the less obvious ways we are being read in the age of big data and AI, and talk about what we can each do to protect our own privacy. The ability of technology to parse the contents of our minds is advancing at a dizzying pace and shows no signs of slowing down. What can we anticipate for the future of mind-reading AI and brain-computer interfaces? Will we eventually be able to communicate complex ideas seamlessly with each other, or directly control devices and machines with just our thoughts? Imagine a world where you could compose a symphony just by imagining it, or learn a new language instantly through brain implants. While such scenarios may seem far-fetched, they're becoming increasingly plausible. We'll explore these possibilities and discuss how mind-reading technology could transform various aspects of our lives, from healthcare to art to human relationships. We must also consider the potential downsides of this evolving technology. How will we preserve our mental privacy and our freedom of thought? Where will we draw the line between using mind-reading technology to heal and using it to harm? Join us as we ponder these questions and contemplate what it means to be human in an era where our minds may no longer be our most private space. Let's make sure we're ready for our neuro future.